Una welcome my country people. Comfy Flex, the only talk madam. Don't come again for inside this story parlor. How na dey my people? Hope everything they go city wherever for your side.
Don't do me like this, oh yeah.
My people, you don't know say everything where I dey do for today no be serious matter like that. No be business talk, but na everything freaky and fun for na people.
Oh my ego now for you.
Oh my ego for you.
Oh my rapa now for you.
Yes, so my people, if you know say you always dey enjoy my podcast, make una drop comment for my Facebook page LD at Matters, or you fit contact me for Twitter at Comfy Flow, or even my Instagram comfyflex_pen hub, because I know say I dey enjoy now. As they give me all this fine gist for inside my DM on WhatsApp, I always dey enjoy my discussion with you. In fact, the topic wey I bring for una today na one of my favorite fan give am. I dey come.
You don't say you be my boo. If I not leave you, oh baby, I be fool. Baby, I be fool.
The matter wey we go discuss today na women matter, because most of the time when we discuss things, we know they put women for on top that. But today we go put our women on top our story parlor today. I dey come. So my people, the question for today na on top our period as a lady. Would you help a lady that is stained when you meet her outside? Okay, this discussion I had on WhatsApp when this person dropped the question. Person was like, there's one time she went to Oshodi in Lagos State to get some food stuff and to get some stuff from the market. Unfortunately, that day she was stained, she was on, but the period actually didn't come on time when she was at home. So she thought, well, it missed a day the day before. Definitely it will take like 3 days for it to show up. But like I said, unfortunately, the period showed up while she was in the market. And she's the type of person that doesn't have all these cramps, low back pain whenever she's on. Unfortunately, she got stained on a pure white jean in the market. She says she walked from one stall to another, walking to and fro, and nobody deemed fit to stop her and tell her that, oh lady, your jean is stained, can you find somewhere safe where you can change or clean up, or maybe you have something to cover it up? And she says she has been walking about until a lady walked up to her and told her that, girl, don't you know you are on? And she was like, no, I missed it like a day ago. It's supposed to come like a day ago, but I missed it. Definitely it takes like 3 days before it showed up. And the lady was like, no girl, you are on, you are practically stained, and everyone is looking at your stained body. She was just, she was shocked, she was embarrassed, she was all everywhere. She was all over everywhere, and she tried asking help in the market. Ama, do you have a toilet or place where I can change or wear pads, something like that? She got help at the end of the day. She got cleaned up. She had to buy another jean from the market and wear and keep the one she was stained up. Why did this question come out of this kind of story? It's because most of the time when we are in the market or when we are outside and we are thin, it is very bad that instead of people to walk up to you and tell you, they start taking pictures, they start laughing, they start making jests, and at the end of the day we push these victims to the point whereby they are embarrassed. Most of them, they become low self-esteem because they won't even have that boldness, that courage to go out again without having to check their back themselves that hope I'm not staying, something like that. Hope nobody's taking my video. Hope I'm looking good enough, something like that. How many of you out there have stopped a lady and tell her that, oh, girl, you are stained? How many of us, even as men, how many of you have seen a stained lady and walk up to her and like, madam, sister, you are stained. Do you need help? Do you need tissues? Do you need jacket? Do you have your scarf with you? Can you cover it up? Oh, sorry, girl. Is this your first time on your period? Have you taken medication? Hope you are not feeling cramps. How many of you have walked up to a lady that is stained and support her or help her on this matter? I have been in this kind of position whereby I was stained publicly. Thank God I wasn't even wearing any bright color clothes because I don't like bright color clothes naturally. But I wasn't on any bright colored clothes that day. Unfortunately, I was stained. I didn't even know how. I do have cramps when I'm on my period, and that is even a sign, but I got overflow that day and it just stained my clothes. And unfortunately it was even a guy that walked up to me and was like, girl, are you okay? I said yes. Like, okay, you are on your period, I guess, because you're stained, you have some blood stain on your back. I'm like, oh my God, I was embarrassed, I was ashamed of myself. Then he told me, girl, don't be ashamed. Every lady does this. We know. So don't be happy you are a lady that can bleed, because it is a sign that you are fertile. I was shocked that, wow, that's coming from a guy. This is unbelievable. This is unexpected. And he walked me to the nearest toilet. He even asked that, do I have pads with me? I said, oh, of course I have. That means the one I'm wearing is is filled and is overflowing. He's like, okay, I don't know where to get it. Can I get it for you? I'm like, don't worry, I can call my friend and she will get me one. He's like, okay, should I wait outside till you are done in the toilet? A guy that I don't know, someone that I don't know. And it's not like it's even someone close to the person I'll crush on. And I'm very sure I'm not even close to someone he would crush on. But he still walked up to me, offered his help, and even made me feel confident enough to face him. When a guy actually walk up to you and tell you are staying, that kind of embarrassing feeling you have. You be like, oh my God. See, being stained in the public is almost equivalent to when your clothes is torn in the market and you are not unaware in public, and you are not aware of it, and you have someone telling you that, oh, your clothes is torn at the back, oh, your zip is worn out, oh, you didn't zip up, something like that. There are a lot of embarrassing situations whereby we find ourselves in public. And how many people have walked up to us at the moment they notice, before we eventually have someone to do that to us? Now, this is my own advice for you. If you have ever been in a case of an embarrassing moment in the public, you can do these things. Once the person walk up to you, don't feel embarrassed. Because initially, if this person did not walk up to you, I tell you, you will walk all day in that embarrassing state, and nobody will walk up to you and tell you that, oh, you have this on you, oh, this thing is this. Nobody. And at the end of the day, when you get home and you discover it, you might not even know since when it has happened, but you just discover it, like, oh, since when have I been walking around like this? You won't feel embarrassed at the end of the day. But now, when you have someone quickly notify you about it before you get to walk all the whole market, before you know, there's nothing embarrassing in that. Hope you know. So don't you feel embarrassed that someone walk up to you and tell you are staying in public and you're just shy? Don't be shy. Try, and if you have a solution at the moment, try and get the solution. And if not, whoever has walked up to you to notify you, you can ask for their help. That, oh sir, I'm not with pad. Oh sir, I don't know where I can get needle to stitch this up. Can you help me? And next time, especially for ladies, when you are going out, make sure you are with extra pads. And even before you go out, make sure you know if you have heavy flow or not. Since that day that I had the heavy flow, anytime I'm going out, I check my pads. Maybe I've worn the pad maybe like an hour before I move to go out. I check it before I move out to know, okay, if my flow is regular or not. And if it's not regular, I immediately dispose of that pad I'm using currently and wear a new one, especially a long one that can sustain me to the duration of the time I'm going to be out there in public till I come back. And if it's the fact that, unfortunately your clothes get strained or tear in the public, always take extra clothing along with you. It might be a scarf, it might be a cashmere, it might be a jacket, it might be a sweatshirt. Just have a handy extra clothing, whereby when something like that happens, is either you use this extra clothing to cover it up as as a tie, or you can change it immediately. And always make sure whatever you are wearing out there are not tied to the extent that they are strained to tear. There are a lot of things we do that we are not even meant to be doing. Like when you wear some clothing, it becomes too strained that it gives up for the pressure that is being put on it. Lastly, if you have not been in that situation whereby someone calls you and tell you that, oh, you are stained, please be a help to someone. Don't be the person that will not take phone and start snapping and start uploading to Instagram and start uploading to Facebook that, oh, see this lady, she's stained, she did not know. Because you don't know who will be close to you that will find themselves in that situation. So you be the help to someone, and so the help will come back to you, because one good turn deserves another. I hope you enjoyed these tips and this podcast for today. If you always wish to hear more from me, please support me by giving me your feedbacks, your comments, your constructive critics on Facebook at LD Art Matters, or on my personal profile, Ogufalu Comfort. You can also reach me on WhatsApp at 08149243960. I'll be expecting to hear from you. Thank you again for listening. God bless you. Bye.
That's all she said to me. Oh, chicken.